Hi and welcome back once again to my channel, Dr. For You channel. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. I really appreciate it so much. So today I'm going to share with you how I make my delicious no-fail watches stew. Yes, this watches stew is a no-fail. It's just like your favorite joint watches that you love, that you can't stay the weekend without having it. So let's get into this recipe. It's so simple to follow. So I'm using chicken, and then I just add in ginger, garlic, and some natural spices mixture. I'll leave everything in the descriptive box below, and then I stir it. I allow it to cook for some time, and then I add in my beef. So I'm using beef and chicken for this recipe. Use what you have. Do not judge me. So allow it to cook until it's tender. Now we are going to fry it. So I have my oil, I add in some bay leaves, and then I'm adding in some onions to it. Let it cook for about 2 minutes and then start frying your meat. So that is what I'm doing. Thank you once again so much. Just let it fry for 2 minutes and then go ahead and fry your chicken and your beef. As I said, use what you have, but here there are some things that is very difficult to come by, and even if you get it, it's very expensive. So you always try to use what is available to make it work for you. So you can also use what I'm using, or you can use what you have. You can use your cow tribes and then wele and all, you know what I'm talking about. That is what we know for watches stew, but this one also works perfectly. So here in the same oil, add in some sliced onions to it. Please do all this on a medium heat, and then fry it for about 2 minutes, and then add in your spices. So I went ahead to add in curry powder, adobo, and all-purpose seasoning mixture. I add it in at this time. And once again, you can decide to strain your oil, but I don't see why I should strain it, but it's up to you. You can just strain your oil. After then, fry it for about 5 minutes, and then go ahead and add in your tomato paste, and then let it fry for about 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, add in your ginger, garlic, onion, and rosemary mixture to it. I will leave everything in the descriptive box below, so please do well to check it, and then go ahead and then fry this for 10 minutes. So that is what we are doing, guys. I'm telling you, this stew is everything. If you have ever failed making watches stew, try this one and you are not going to regret it. You are going to love it. And please do not worry about the oil. To make the perfect watches stew, you need to use a lot of oil, and you can just strain it or skim it off when the food is ready. When the stew is ready, you can just do that to get rid of the oil. So here, go ahead and add in your tomatoes. You can add in your tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce. So what I'm adding is my homemade tomato sauce. So I will leave everything in the descriptive box below. So what is literally in this is some onions, red bell pepper, fresh tomatoes. That is literally what is in my homemade or tomato sauce. If you don't have this, you can just use tomato crush, the canned one, or buy from the store, or make your own at home. It's just easy. Tomatoes, onions, and then some bell peppers, and then you are good to go. So I fried that for about 5 minutes, and then I add in my chicken stock. So what I'm adding in is the stock from the chicken and the beef that we cooked earlier on. So add it in and then fry this. When you see the oil coming up, you will see that your stew is getting ready. So just look at all this oil. I'm not going to consume it. I will skim it off or pour the oil of the stew before I eat. So do not worry about it. But to make a very nice watches stew, the oil must be in it. So what adding in right now is that at this time, adding your locust beans, that is dawadawa. Dawadawa is key in the perfect wakye stew, so add it in. Who the one who taught me wakye stew always add dawadawa in. Ma Ajara, may your soul rest in peace. Yes, and her wakye was always on point. So at this time, adding your crayfish, shrimp powder, fish powder, add it in. Add fish powder in at this time, or shrimp powder in at this time, and then stir it. Make sure to lower your heat. At this time, our stew it's getting ready, and guys, I'm telling you, you will not regret trying this recipe, and this will be your go-to wakye stew. I'm telling you, the dawadawa take the wakye stew to its destination. Yes. So here I add in my seasoning, and then you taste for salt. So you taste for seasoning, and then you adjust seasoning at this time. This is the perfect time to adjust your seasoning to see that everything is perfectly like combined and everything is like tasting good and perfect. So just look at it, it's looking beautiful. So this is not something that is so difficult to make. It's so simple. So go ahead and then add in all your fried meat, fish, what you have, you add it in at this time. Or you can decide not to add it in, but I always prefer to add in the beef, and the if I'm using beef, chicken, meat, I add it in at this time, but I always leave the fish out because I don't want my fish to absorb the oil because it's already fried, and fish can absorb the oil a lot, and I don't want that. So here, just fry it. After adding the meat in, fry it for about 8-10 minutes, and your stew is all done. So here our stew was all done, and just look at it, looking so nice, delicious, and hey, it's so amazing, just like your favorite joint wakye. Yeah, this is it. So we are pairing it with our wakye, which is on the channel already. So look for this recipe with our green chili sauce, some eggs, gari, spaghetti, and some fried veggies. Yeah, so if you don't have black chili sauce, that is shito, that normally is like the signature chili sauce for wakye, do not worry. The green chili sauce also goes very well with the wakye as well. So try it and see. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, stay safe.